What's happening, everyone? Brian Mello here again over at Marty's Chevrolet in Bourne, Massachusetts. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country. So let's get into it. All right, so today we're talking 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country, black on black, $76,000 MSRP. And if you're new to the channel, what I'm gonna do is a quick walk around the exterior of the truck, show you some of the highlighted features there. Once we're done with that, I'm gonna put the window sticker up on the screen for you all to take a look at. And then of course, we're gonna go over the interior as well. I do always like to kick things off with the key fob. So you can see we've got our lock or unlock, remote start, drop the tailgate, panic button. Then we've got our Chevy bow tie there on the back. MSRP on this bad boy, $76,900. As I said, black on black. You've got the 5.3 V8 under the hood, matched up to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And as far as the front goes, of course, the first thing that you're going to notice is the signature LED day running light and the blacked out housing headlamp. Now, I do like to address, a lot of times the camera picks it up, looks like it's flickering or strobing or doing something crazy. I assure you, that's just the way the camera picks it up. It's not actually doing that when you're looking at the truck in real life. Down low, you can see you've got that front air curtain for increased aerodynamics. Might be able to see the pass-through there if I move the camera back left and right. We've got our front parking sensors. We've got our LED fog lights down low, front tow recovery hooks, blacked out grille. You'll notice the High Country branding kind of hiding right there in the top of the grille. Front camera to the HD surround vision camera system, blacked out bow tie, chrome surround. Really good looking truck. I'm gonna give you a quick 3/4 view. And when I walk you up close to the wheel, I know someone's going to say, because I've seen it in multiple videos, you've got the 22-inch blacked out wheels. Someone's going to say that they're curbed. They're not. What you're seeing on the wheel right here is just like the soap that they use when they mount the tire on the wheel, and the truck hasn't gone to the shop yet to be cleaned up. So that's all you're seeing there. The wheels are beautiful. The tire that is wrapped around that wheel is a Bridgestone Alenza, and it is a 275/50 R22. Up high on the fender, you're going to see your High Country branding here. You've got Silverado here on the side with that side molding. Blacked out mirror caps, integrated turn signals, and underneath the mirror, you'll see the additional camera for that HD surround vision camera system. I'm going to go ahead and step all the way back, give you a side profile of this truck. I love this thing. She's a beaut. You got your power steps. And one thing actually I'll point out, I'll forget. So before I forget, on your power steps, a lot of people don't know this. So I'm going to open up the door. Right here on the back of the step, you see that little, looks like a button? So what that is, if I kick this, it'll actually bring the step back and gives me easier access into the bed of the truck. So I can hop right in that way. Go ahead and give it another tap. And then I'm going to shut the door. Up she goes. Now, as we go around the back of the truck, you'll notice in the bumper, you've got your easy step rear bumper. So once again, if you're getting it in the truck, try and make it as easy as possible. Just put your foot there. You've got a hand grab right here. You can yank yourself right up into the back of the truck. You've got the multi-flex tailgate, multiple configuration options. I'm sure most of you have seen that by now. If not, I do have another video, which I'll link below for you to see all the different variations that you can set this up as. You've got your rear backup camera here. You've got an LED light. This is not a camera. What that does is it will shine a light right down onto your trailer hitch. That way, if you're hooking something up at night, it makes your life a little bit easier. That said, of course, your trailer tow package is all set up. You've got all your plugs. You've got the blacked out exhaust tips, which I love. I think that's an awesome feature, and even if you get a truck without them, great accessory to buy. Rear backup sensors. Go ahead and open the back. You can see you've got your factory spray and bed liner. You've got LED bed lighting. You've got your my brain just stopped. You've got your 3 tie-down hooks here in this corner. They're also in the other corners. And you have room for expansion on the side as well. You've also got your big old AC 120 there. Left side of the bed, you've got the hand grab. So if you have bad knees and you need an easier way to get up, you can go ahead and use this. Lift that up. Up she goes. And you can set this up as stairs and pull yourself up even easier. Go ahead and put the bed back, the tailgate back up. All right. Back of the cab, you'll notice you got your third brake light, your power sliding rear window, and yes, more cameras because you can just never have too many. I'm going to go ahead and put the window sticker up on the screen right now so you can take a better look at it. If you're on a phone, you can take a screenshot. If you're on a computer, you can hit print screen and save it that way. I'm not going to go over every detail, but quickly, 25 Silverado Crew High Country 4-wheel drive. Black exterior, jet black interior. You can see 5 3-liter Ecotec V8, 10-speed automatic transmission. You'll notice the standard vehicle price, $66,200, with all the options like the high gloss 22s, the midnight edition, the tech package, the High Country premium package, the suspension package with adaptive ride, the multi-flex tailgate. The list goes on and on and on. $76,925 is the total MSRP. Then in the left corner in the bottom, you've got your 17 miles per gallon combined, 16 city, 19 highway. Crash safety testing is in the middle on the bottom as well. I'll give you another second to take a peek at that, and then we're going to go ahead and pull that down in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a look at the interior. I'm going to step back, give you a look at the door. So you can see your door there. Always used to forget the door. Never forget the door anymore. You've got your wood grain trim up top, the aluminum, the leather, the combination of materials definitely adds to that luxury look and feel of this truck. You've got the brown contrast stitching. You'll notice it here on the seats as well, along with this really nice piping. The seats are perforated. They are, of course, heated back here, so no one's left without all the comforts that the front gets. You've got 10-quart storage compartments on the back on both sides. You've also got the armrest, doubles as your cup holders. If I lift the seat up, you can see you've got all-weather floor mats. You've also got this little storage compartment here, which is nice. If you're the type of person that carries, like I have a tow chain under the back seat of my truck, this is nice. That way when you hit the brakes, the tow chain just doesn't come sliding out every single time. Heated seat controls on the back of the center console, also a USB and a USB-C port. And then on the back of the seats, of course, you've got those map pockets. But let's hop up front because that's what everybody wants to see the most. Keyless entry, see the button. All right, so first I'll give you a look at the seat. I guess we can unbuckle that. There's your High Country branding on the headrest. I like the split down the center, the piping, contrast stitching. It's a much more premium look and feel to this truck. I'm also a huge fan of, like, they threw the High Country branding right there on the door. You've got the big, nice Bose speaker grills. All right, let's hop inside. Now, I'm going to go through this relatively quickly. I don't think you guys want to listen to me for 20, 35 minutes, even though we're probably going to get close to that. Let me just adjust the seat really quick. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the left side, and I'm going to work my way to the right. So starting on the left, we've got our memory seat buttons. We've got our power door locks, power windows, power mirror controls. Of course, they will fold in and out, so no one takes your mirrors off if you have to park somewhere. Right here on the dash, we've got our electronic parking brake. We've got our four-wheel drive and mode selector. If I change modes, you're going to see right there on the digital gauge cluster, the modes change in the center, and you've got the, over on the right screen, you've got that little animation to go along with it as well. Headlight controls, fog lights, gauge cluster brightness, heads-up display. I always try to show this in video. It never really shows well. It is a 15-inch heads-up display. It is huge. It works really well. Don't take my word for it. You can just come in and take one for a test drive and you'll see it yourself, because it's just one of those things that does not demo well on video. But all your adjustments for that, your brightness, whatever information is being displayed, and where it's located on the windshield is all right here. That's these three buttons. On our steering wheel, we've got our heated steering wheel, forward collision alert, our cruise controls. We've got our paddle shifts, left and right. So you've got minuses down, pluses up. Bluetooth hands-free controls are here. Radio and volume controls are on the back of the steering wheel. You can see I'm increasing or decreasing the volume with the controls that are on the back. Digital instrument cluster, one of my favorite things on here because of how customizable it is. If we go all the way over here to the right side gauges or the left side, I usually change it. I mean, it really doesn't matter which one I change because I don't use the mode all that often. I don't use a compass all that often. So left side, I go time and temp. I use that a lot more. I want to know what the temperature is outside. I want to know what time it is. And then we'll go on the right side. Let's change that to We'll do fuel economy. Actually, let's do tire pressures. We'll do tire pressures over there on the right. You can also change the layouts. So we're in the classic layout. You go to progressive digital. You can go to clean, and there's nothing on the screen. There's just my speed. So definitely something you want to play with and see which layouts that you prefer for your driving style. Then something else actually I like before I go on. Let's go back to classic. Because I like that you can use in the center, you can use your navigation system right there. That brings us over to our giant HD touch display, horizontally oriented, which I personally prefer over the vertically oriented display. Don't tell the GMC guys that, they'll get mad at me. Right now we're at the home screen. It's a split display. Let me just pull this off. That was satisfying. It's a split display. You can see right here we have our audio source over here on the right. Once these load, by the way, you can scroll right through. It's just the initial loading process, and I'll just show it to you so you can scroll right through now. You're not going to get all these loading screens. There we go. I usually leave it on analog clock. If I don't have it on analog clock, I will leave it on the maps. Yes, the map will load because it has to load the maps, but other than that, you won't have to have that loading bar. If you want the full screen map, just go over here, tap that button. It's going to give us the full spread. If I wanted to, there's a little arrow over here. I can go back to my split layout. Go back to my home screen. Obviously, you have Apple CarPlay, you have Android Auto, you have Sirius XM radio, you have AM and FM radio, you have Google Assistant, you have the Play Store integrated in here, you have Amazon Alexa. Your My Chevrolet app can connect. You can schedule service through here. You have podcast news, 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. I do always like to go into settings for people and disable one of the safety features because it's super annoying unless somebody already did it. They didn't. Buckle to drive. Truck won't let you shift into drive unless you've buckled the seatbelt. Sometimes you just have to hop in and move the truck, and that just drives me crazy, and I know it drives a lot of other people crazy, so you're welcome. That's how you change that. I do like the way the Sirius XM radio is set up. Let's go into Sirius. Turn the volume down so I don't get a copyright warning. All my stations, I like the way they're laid out with all the icons, just a nice layout. Go back to home screen. Something else, your trailering system. If you do a lot of trailering, once you have your trailers set up, if multiple trailers, the system will remember it, which is nice. Hook it up and off you go. Something else I like to point out, a lot of people don't know, you can actually move all these icons around just like on a phone. Tap and hold, bring them wherever you want. Makes life a lot easier. So many people come in and I'll be like, oh, why don't you just adjust this and move over here? They had no idea that it was possible. So definitely something that you're going to want to check out. Above the infotainment system, oh, you know what I didn't show you? Your cameras. Here are all your cameras. You can do a 360 overhead. Whatever little orange dot, that corresponds with whichever you're either looking at. So the front of the truck or the back of the truck. So front of the truck, back of the truck. There's your trailer hitch cam. I always point out these cameras. If you've been watching my videos a lot, I'm probably driving you crazy repeating myself, but I call these the curb hunter cameras. You have really nice black 22-inch wheels on this truck. If you're going to pull it up close to a curb, use these cameras and you'll be able to see how close you are to the curb so that you're not going to curb your wheels. I use it all the time. It's just really nice. I don't care how good of a driver you think you are. It only takes one screw up and you just curbed your really expensive 22-inch wheels. It's not worth it. So use that. If nothing else, use that. Up top, did I already say it? You've got your little storage compartment. It's rubberized. I usually say throw sunglasses there. That works the best. You can use your climate control system in here. I hate it, even as someone who loves tech, which makes me really happy. We have HVAC controls down below, which I'll show you in just a second. Underneath the screen, lane departure warning, parking sensors on or off, auto start and stop, disable or enable, drop the tailgate, hazards, traction control, put all your windows down. Start stop, trailer brake controller, heated or ventilated seats. We're getting to the ventilated seat season, thank God. Digital HVAC controls. Once again, really glad you have analog controls. Changing the temp, I just like to spin the wheel or increase the fan speed really quick and easy. I hate going into touchscreens for that. So USB-C, USB port, rubberized section here. Your shifter, more rubberized section so that things don't come sliding around. You've got the wood grain on the side of the console. You've got a little storage compartment on the side of the console. Cup holders, wireless charger. If we look right here, so phone slides in, sits nice and neat, pulls out. Inside, we've got our AC outlet, another USB, USB-C, so plenty of places to plug in. Organization tray, the pit. Another look at your seat. There's your passenger seat there. There's the door right there. You can see, once again, there's that High Country branding, and then the nice aluminum Bose grills. We've got our little hidden glove box up high, glove box down low. Storage should not be a problem. Up high, we've got our power moonroof, programmable garage door openers, LED interior lighting, OnStar buttons, power sliding rear window, moonroof controls, of course, and then we've got our HD video mirror. This thing's awesome. I love it. Takes a little bit getting used to, but why would you want to look through like that when you could look through this and see everything? You can also adjust this, adjust the brightness, adjust how far it's zoomed in or out, and adjust the tilt. Awesome system. Love this. I never want to go back to an old school mirror. And that, my friends, is sort of the quick rundown of this 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country. If you got some value out of this video, if you could do me a huge favor and just hit the like button, helps me out in a huge way. If you're feeling extra generous, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be uploading more and more videos. There are a ton of videos, so if you're shopping for a Chevy, definitely check some of the other ones out. As always, I want to thank you all for watching, and hopefully I see you here soon at Marty's Chevrolet in Bourne, Massachusetts. Thanks again, and take care.